Hi, and welcome to GoUSIEagles.com. I'm Dan McDonnell, standing alongside the head coach of the USI men's and women's cross country and track and field teams, Mike Hillyard. And Coach, thanks for joining us today. Let's talk a little bit about your men's cross country team.
Yeah, well, we're certainly excited heading into the season. From what we've seen, the development of our athletes last spring on the track and the type of summer training and preparation that they've had, I feel like we're in a pretty good spot heading into the season. On paper, I feel like our 12th man right now is about where our number 4 was a year ago. A lot has to go right between now and November, for that all to kind of come to fruition. But where we sit right now, I feel like we're in a pretty good spot.
You return 5 of your top 7, and you got some key additions. Talk about who you think will stand out this year.
Well, 2 huge additions would be Johnny Guy, who joined us last spring during the track season and was a 2-time All-American as a true freshman last spring. We feel like he's one of the premier runners in the country in Division II. And then Solomon Bennett. Solomon is a transfer who his track credentials are pretty much on par with Johnny's. So that's 2 pretty big additions. And then, with the rest of that crew coming back behind them, and the development of some other athletes who weren't in our top 7, like Austin Viano and Garrett Blackman, our depth is better than it's been in the past.
And finally, with the schedule, the way it's laid out, you guys start September 6th with the Stegemoller Classic. What kind of strategy will we see throughout the season?
Well, the Stegemoller Classic really is just kind of a dry run, if you will, for us to start the season. It's fairly low key. We're certainly racing and competing, but it will certainly be a more controlled effort than we'll see a week later when we go to Michigan State and get an opportunity to face a lot of the better teams that we'll see at our NCAA regional meet. After that we go to the Greater Louisville meet. We'll see some of the top Division I teams in the country there. And then we'll have a few weeks off before we head to the GOVC Championships, where the goal will be to defend our title streak. And then with the regional meet, obviously the main goal is just to advance. But a regional title would certainly be nice, and that is a goal. But in the grand scheme of things, we'll certainly be doing our best to prepare more for the national meet rather than keying on the regional meet.